Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for being here today. I am so excited to be here with you all as I prepare to leap off into the world of royalty very soon, if you know what I mean. But today we're going to be talking about the award and how Harry got it, because they've been busted. They have been busted doing what we've always thought they were doing, and that is conniving. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about the conniving. All right, so let's get into it. Now, this is the news that I want you all to understand, because it's so important to understand the context of what we're dealing with, okay? We know that okay, I know what this looks like, but Otis loves my deodorant. I do have on deodorant. He just wants to eat my deodorant, my lotion. That's why I don't even wear hardly lotion anymore, because he likes to eat the lotion. Ah, my goodness. Okay. Focus. Yes, focus. Focus, focus. So, Harry is involved in a scandal with the African parks, where there are all of these allegations about these park rangers who have been doing horrible things to the native people there. And Harry has been asked by the people of the charity to step down because he's doing absolutely nothing about it. He should have his butt over in Africa, working with the people to understand what has happened, and then secondly, to do something about it. Because he's doing absolutely nothing. Nothing. But what he is doing is conniving to get awards. Conniving to try to up his profile in America. Because it's no longer about the people. It's no longer about doing the most good. It's about what you can do to help yourself. So this is what has happened. So Harry is reportedly getting this Pat Tillman Award through an orchestrated deal, a backroom deal with Disney. Oh yes, folks. Unbelievable. So the award typically is given to individuals with a strong connection to sports who have demonstrated exceptional service. Harry was awarded this a decade long. He's done a decade-long service in the British Armed Forces and in founding the Invictus Games Foundation. I know I said in him founding it. This is what the articles say. A lot of you have told me that Harry did not start the Invictus Games. We know it was done under the Royal Foundation, and how they gave it to Harry for Harry to have this as his legacy. But this is how people see it, as something that Harry founded. Although the real founding of the Invictus Games is a lot more orchestrated by Harry's family, rather than Harry doing it. That's how they want you to see it. Okay. This foundation provides a supportive platform for wounded, injured, and sick armed forces personnel. So ESPN decided, okay, we're going to honor Harry. But then immediately, once they wanted to honor him with this Pat Tillman Award, there was a backlash about it. A lot of people were very upset about it. It's controversial. It's big news here in the States. Even Pat Tillman's mother expressed her dismay and confusion, because it just seems so left field. It's like, what? Harry? Why him? He's done something. But this is where I beg you to understand why Harry should not get this award. Because you think about how they say he founded the Invictus Games. Do you think Harry would have been able to do that without being a part of the royal family? Do you think he would have had the wherewithal, the money, the stronghold to do something like this without the support of the royal family? Absolutely not. Because it's not an easy thing to do. And this is how you can see, although they try to connect Harry to the Invictus Games, his connection to it really is just a face. somebody who's just saying, okay, you're royalty, put your face on the Invictus Games and prod around saying you founded it and saying you're doing all these great things, show up at the events when they have the games and just be the figurehead for it. That's the extent of Harry's involvement. He's not doing the work that goes behind it and starting it from the ground up. No, he's had so much support. So, I mean, how much can you really respect the person for founding something when they've really had a leg up creating the foundation? I mean, it just seems ridiculous to me that he gets so much credit for this Invictus Games when we know he doesn't really do half of the work that is required or, to direct that work to make it successful. I mean, he can't even do the right thing for the American parks right now and make choices on behalf of people who are being bludgeoned and arred and taken advantage of and abused. You can't tell me that this is someone that could take the Invictus Games and make something out of it when he can't do something to help people who have had very egregious things happen to them. It just doesn't make sense. So Pat Tillman's mother, we all know, I've done this story before, but I want to get into the deception of all of this. So we know what she says. She's not happy. She thinks that this award should have gone to individuals who don't have money, the resources, the connections, or the privilege that Harry has. And Harry is somebody who just, he can get an award just by doing something different. Give yourself an award. Create your own ceremonies. I mean, he could even do that if he wanted to. This is not someone who deserves to have this. So ESPN attempted then to justify this whole decision by highlighting Harry's contributions through the Invictus Games. However, it has come out that this award was the result of a backroom deal that was orchestrated by Disney, which owns, ESPN. Oh, yes, folks. So according to this source, this story has come out and said that the CEO, Bob Iger, we remember the Disney CEO, Bob Iger, who has a close relationship with the British royals. He actually played a very pivotal role in securing the award for Harry. And we all remember Bob Iger, don't we? From the Lion King movie premiere, when Harry was there to ask for a job on behalf of his wife. Yes, this is when it all began. And then Harry, we know, showed up to this movie premiere and completely bailed out of a ceremony for the fallen to go to this movie premiere with Meghan. He was already committed to do something for other people. But he didn't want to go to that. He wanted to go to this movie premiere so he could ask for a job on behalf of his wife and to have this relationship with this very powerful man. Yes, and we know Meghan ended up getting a voiceover job for this Elephants Disney show after meeting with Bob Iger right there on the receiving line. He was pimping out his wife. He was pimping out himself, as a matter of fact. Yeah. So Disney, this insider is saying that Disney was really responsible for him getting this award. ESPN is owned by Disney, and Harry's buddy Bob Iger is the CEO of the company. Now, the insider also noted that Harry and his wife signed a media deal with Disney 4 years ago, further complicating the optics of the award. Now, this source also claims that this move was intended to pave the way for new projects involving Prince Harry. But the expected backlash has likely derailed those plans. Nobody expected this kind of backlash, which has already probably scuttled the plan, says the source. Now, this controversy continues. Many are questioning the integrity of the award, whether it truly honors the legacy of Pat Tillman, the former NFL player and U.S. Army Ranger. The situation has highlighted broader concerns about the influence of connections and privilege and the recognition of service and achievements. And this, my friends, is the problem we have with Harry and Meghan. They have brought disdain over this award now. Every single thing that they do will not bring it to a good light, because underneath it, they are shady shysters trying to get what they can get on the backs of the things that should be about who? The people. This award should be about somebody who really deserves it, who has worked very hard, who has given everything and doesn't have a platform like Harry. But Harry and Meghan are there to get out the way. Get out the way. We here now in America. Get out the way. Get out the way. We here now in America to take things that belong not to you, but to us. You see? And you're not going to get people who are there to really bring recognition to those who really should have the recognition. This is the shady dealings of Harry and Meghan, using their connections, their power, their influence to not further causes, to not really give back, but to make it look like they're giving back. But underneath it all is to take it in for themselves. And I'm telling you folks right now, anybody that gets involved with Harry and Meghan, you're going to set yourself up for failure, because we all know the shadiness and the deal making that Harry and Meghan are doing. They got busted with this one, and they'll continue to get busted because that's what they're about. In my opinion, of course. In my opinion, it's not a good day when you are busted doing something like this, trying to take from somebody who really should be getting this award. You've shown us it's not about the people and giving back and service being universal, Harry and Meghan. No, no, no. Service is about you taking the spotlight and getting what you can to enrich yourselves.